Okay, in question 3, have a look, and it says we're looking at a geometric series. So the first thing I do is turn to the formula book on page 4, so I've just copied into here to get my formulae. Okay, what have they told us? They've told us the first term is 48. So usually we use the letter A, so that's A is 48, and the common ratio is 0.6. So part A wants us to find the third term. So looking at the formulae that gives us the nth term of a sequence, the third term is going to be AR to the n minus 1, which in this case is going to be 2, because 3 minus 1 is 2. So the third term is 48 times 0.6 squared. Put that in your calculator and you're going to get 17.28. Right, part B is asking us to find the sum to infinity. So we find the sum to infinity formula in the book. So the sum to infinity is A over 1 minus R, which is 48 over 1 minus 0.6, which again, you can put in your calculator and it will tell you it's 120. So straightforward so far, just using the formulae from the book. Okay. Then we might have to do a little bit of thinking when we get to part C. So part C tells us about the nth term of the sequence series, and it wants us to find this strange looking thing. But remember, sigma just means sum. At the bottom we've got a 4, so it's from the 4th up to the infinity term. So the numbers tell us which terms we're going up to. So what they want us to do, imagine we've got our terms, we've got the first term, the second term, the third term, the fourth term, the fifth term, the sixth term, and so on, all the way up to infinity. And they want us to add up from the 4th to the infinite term. So they want us to add up all the terms except the first, the second, and the third. Now let's have a look at what we already know. We already know the sum to infinity from part B. In part B, we've worked out all the terms added up. So all we need to do is take our answer to part B and subtract the terms we don't want. So what they are trying to ask us to find is going to be the sum to infinity, take off the first term, take off the second term, take off the third term, because we don't want those. So all of them added up is 120. The first term is 48. The second term we don't yet know, but we can use the formula again. So the second term is going to be AR to the power of 2 minus 1. And we do know the third term because we found that in part A. So it's 120, take away 48, take away 48 times 0.6 to the power of 1, take away 17.28, and if you put all that into your calculator, you'll get 25.92. Now we can check, does this make sense? Well, the terms are getting smaller as we go along, so if we take away the 3 biggest terms, it does make sense that the number's gone down quite so little.